And we're back with another episode of Miner's Greed, otherwise known as the quest for every item in Minecraft, with me, Nefashu, and this random chicken that won't shut up. So, you may be wondering, where the heck are you, Nefashu? And why is there a disintegrating tree above you? I'm not entirely sure about that last one, but we are above a ravine. Let's bring up the coords here. I decided that I didn't decide. I established we are low on iron, and I also need diamonds and a name tag. So I thought today I would do some caving. We need a lot of diamonds for all of the various diamond tools we need. So I'm going to do some hecka exploration today. Maybe chat about a few cool things that I've been doing recently, if there are any. I'll talk about what I think are cool things. Yeah, we're very low on iron, so naturally I'm going to target this iron right over here. And I might also do the... Ooh, there's a skelly down there. I might also do the obligatory talking about my channel thing. This always seems to be what my Minecraft is these days, which is no bad thing. It's always good to keep you guys updated on current progress of things and whatnot. So it's all hunky-dory. And we just lost that piece of iron. And we never saw it again. And that one. Now he has a friend. There's a lot of iron around here. There's some there. Why did I not just get that? So I did set a bed here. It's a little cove I've got here. This is quite a cool place, actually. I'm fairly sure most of this is lighting glitches. Oh, also, yeah, I suppose if you ignore the various bad guys. Do I need coal? I'm not sure whether to collect coal or not. Yeah, well, I've committed now. I mine the first piece of coal, it dictates how much to find the rest. Alright, so hopefully this ravine is full of glorious things, such as a dungeon, and another dungeon, and another dungeon, so I could get many, many name tags. I can't believe... What episode is this? It's in the 30s, I know that much. But still no name tags. And you know, I get really... Oh, hello, mouse. Sensitivity going crazy there. I get really bummed out seeing like series on, say people do series on like speed challenges. They're not playing like an actual map, they're just doing a speed challenge, and yet they're getting name tags. But no, I've been to many dungeons and still found nothing. And I could use a cheaty method of looking through the ground. I might have to resort to that actually. The old, like, I don't know if this works anymore, but you used to be able to look through the ground with TNT, and you pushed a piston into yourself. That makes it sound a lot weirder than it actually is. But there, it's sort of like, it's a see-through block, so you could go and see all, like, the tunnels you've been to underneath you and stuff. I think there's a way of doing it now with glowstone, but I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to how bug fixes get updated and such. How far down is this? Yeah, we'll be fine. We're not playing in UHC mode or anything. But that would be an interesting... But I've never done that, and I'm not sure where the options even are for that. But I suppose at some point I have to do that. Considering I've yet to beat the game in hardcore mode, I should probably do that first. What was I doing? I think I was just trying to jump down to here. I'm fairly sure I've got my feather falling boots. So let's go for it. Ow! We're fine. Ooh, a skeleton and a creeper in vicinity. I am in need of various records, and being that there is no sort of music shop in Minecraft, we're just going to have to resort to having skeletons shoot creepers. You know, because that's what you do apparently. Oh, this is very risky. Ah, no, we're good. Now, how many hits does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's do it with a... Oh, no, he's dead. Never mind. I was trying to be, like, light with that one. Right. You're going down, buddy. You have a congregation of chicken friends with you. Maybe this is his farm. Your farm isn't working so well, apparently. For one thing, lava is never a good thing to have in a farm. So let's get that right out of here. And we are at... Whoa, why is 21? That's actually pretty low down. Doesn't seem like such a thing. I'd like this iron, please. And here's the point where I probably will find out that this ravine actually doesn't go anywhere. Yes, that's happened many times. In which case, I'll probably just have to dig along to the side. Hello, zombie. I mean, this has the potential of being amazing. Look at this, like, ominous darkness. It looks amazing. But it's probably disappointing. As I mentioned before, diamonds is probably something we'd want to be going for. Also, because I need to make a lot of diamond. So I still need all of the armor as far as I know. How much is that? Let's do some basic maths here. 8 add 7 add 4 add 5. 24 diamonds. Okay, the random cave sound seems to be agreeing with me. 24 for that, and then I need a pickaxe and an axe. So I think that's 30 diamonds total. I think that's the amount I need. Okay, so that end was a complete bust. Let's now head this way, annoyingly through a load of water. So yes, I thought maybe today, well, I'd also thought I'd find a cave, but that might happen. I might have to dig around for that, or maybe we can go to the surface and try find a new one. Not entirely sure. I can't see where this goes. I don't really want to spend ages digging through the side. I've done that many times and it's never seemed to work. I kind of hope this would go somewhere. It looked impressive enough, but we might have to go up to the surface and try look for a new cave. I think that sounds like a fine idea. Yes, you should probably do that. We are at least getting some supply of iron going down here. Now this is risky as all heck, but let's go up here. Yes, I thought I'd chat about work for a bit. Maybe get something like that done. I've mentioned this before, but you get these sort of players, let's players, or however you want to call it. This is ow! Well, that hurt like heck. Hey, get out of my face! Was that a cave or? We're going to find out. This, if anything, is even riskier than what I just attempted, and that didn't work. But we'll see. Okay, well it is a cave. For how long it goes on for, I'm not sure. Ooh, this does look promising actually. We might be in luck here. Ah, keep quiet. Keep it down there. Go. Yummy, yummy iron. So yeah, I thought I'd chat about work. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. So you have some of these people that do Let's Plays, and they're really good at recounting tales of their youth because they've always had so much funny stuff happen. And I sort of always think that whatever the heck I've done fails in comparison to amuse as much as that. Or in any case, it's so much of an inside sort of joke or inside humour within specific friend circles, and no one else will understand a damn thing. I've always tried to recount like stories such as these, but I've never really succeeded. Maybe a few times. The best source of entertainment in my life is the dreams I have. But I've already done a dream episode. I think I did have a recent dream actually, where I was in Jamaica. That's pretty fun. My dream self always goes all over the place. Like, he's such a rich guy, man. I would love to be my dream self. He's been to all sorts of weird places. Would you believe he's been to Sierra Leone? What a guy. I've only left the continent once. Oh, going on a tangent here. I suppose I'll go to... I'll detail... Oh, I suppose actually that's something to talk about. So, I've not been on that many holidays. In the past, like 5 or 6 years, I've been to Amsterdam for a weekend. And now's a fun weekend. I wasn't what I was getting to, but I suppose I'll go into that. Amsterdam's an amazing place. I would love to live in the Netherlands. Such a flat place. And everyone in Amsterdam lives... Well, no, not everyone lives there, but it seems like it. There's so many like houseboats. I love houseboats. I've always sort of toyed with the idea of living in a houseboat or canal or anything, living in a canal among the fishes, or just having a canal boat. It'd be amazing, except in winter it'd be cold, and I don't know if I don't know how does the internet operate. You'd need like your own generator. I haven't really looked into it. That's like the novelty of such a thing. We are getting a load of iron, but not much else in this cave. So yeah, and everyone always cycles everywhere. Such a crazy place, but in a good way. But when you arrive in Amsterdam for the first time, you end up like being caught in amongst all these cyclists, and it's crazy because there's like some sort of road code, I guess, that you understand if you're there for a while, but as soon as you get there, because I mean there's nothing like that here in Britain, or at least the area of Britain I live in. I'm pretty sure nowhere else in Britain either. Ah, creeper, okay. Die please. Risky manoeuvre there. Also, this cave looks like a bust. I'm still toying with the idea of getting out of here. Getting the heck out of Dodge. I suppose it sounds like a plan. It is turning night, so we should probably head back to our bed. So yeah, Amsterdam's an amazing place. I like that place. And I went with like my sci-fi club, because I was totally on a committee of a sci-fi club this one time. And I tell you, that works well on a CV, surprisingly. Being an addictive nerd pays off sometimes, only sometimes. And yeah, we stumbled across like a gypsy. How would I describe this? Like a gypsy, not gypsy punk, something weird though, like that. Oh, we didn't go down here. Let's go down here. Let's totally do this, man. So that was an interesting day, just stumbling across that. Yeah! Oh, we've got more things here. Okay. Let us not lose hope for this ravine yet. It might yet be amazing. And we're still just above diamond level. So nothing great. I still hold promise, damn it. So yeah, Amsterdam's cool. Some cool stuff there. But yeah, that was the last holiday. That's the only holiday I've been in like the last 6 years. But what I was originally planning to get around to was this one holiday I went on. I went on a holiday for a day when I was about 12. I went on a holiday to Finland. Now that is an amazing, an interesting place. And you guys up in the Arctic Circle, should you be watching this for whatever reason, I mean you never know. Ooh, hello. I was wondering why there's cobble there. But of course, it's lava hitting water. Ooh, ominous cave sound, blah! So yeah, I went to Finland for a day. That was fun. But yeah, you guys in the Arctic Circle, your day-night cycle is weird. You thought the bloody Minecraft night cycle was weird? I think we got there about 2 PM. We went in about December, because, you know, we went for Christmas and Santa-related reasons. I don't know, I was 12. Just got taken on a holiday, whatever. I didn't buy anything, I just go wherever the heck my parents took me. So we went on holiday to Finland for a day, for kind of a Christmas treat, I'm guessing. And yeah, we got there at 2 PM, and it was night. No, it was day, and then I think maybe an hour later it was night. At 3 PM. Weird stuff, man. We're still at about 21. Oh, this cave area definitely looks good. I'm wondering... Oh, okay, we're good on torches. Wow, I actually came prepared for once. This is madness. What have I done with the real Nefashu? So we went to Finland. And there's some weird stuff there. One of my memories is just having hot blackcurrant given to me by some weird... I don't know... not Eskimos. But sort of like they're wearing parkas and stuff. And this wasn't like authentic in any way. It's just part of wherever we happened to go. And there's this weird like, I guess native Finnish people. There he goes. You killed that Batman, you murderer! You didn't even give me a record. I think villagers should have record. Completely tangential. I think villagers should have records in chests. For a matter of fact, why do the dungeons still not have some records? And all we are finding is creepers. Oh, I didn't even show you that I've got a new sword now. You might be able to guess it was a knockback 1 sword. So yeah, I'll put like a level, I think that's a level 10 enchant, and then that was knockback 1. Oh well. This pickaxe is good though, efficiency 2 and breaking 2. Yeah, I did that off screen, I didn't even point that out. Yeah, I can't use my diamond for any tools, because I'm saving it all up for making all the diamonds for my chests. This is just a big old iron farming episode. No diamonds and nothing. I was hoping to find something interesting. Well... there's still time, there's still time. Oh, that looks scary. Did this go anywhere else? Oh, we're at diamond level now though. Let's take a peek down here. Over here. And there's nothing. So yeah, what else happened in Finland? A lot of weird stuff. I remember, I think we got given, like, I think we're part of some sort of tour group, and we got given meals to eat, and we ate it. I mean, I eat anything, to be honest. Nowadays, I don't care what the heck I eat, to be honest. I mean, how long ago was this now? The whole horse meat scandal thing. Oh, gold. Gold! I love gold! I need to watch Austin Powers again, gold member. So, yeah, we got given this food to eat. And I'll just eat anything these days. I mean, the whole horse meat scandal thing, I don't really mind the fact that I was eating, I guess, I wonder how much horse I actually ate. But I don't mind that. I mean, it's meat. I think the issue is just that it's not what they said it was. But some people act as though, oh no, we're eating horse. But they quite happily eat other things. I don't know. I think there's a double standard there. Ooh, baby zombie. So we had this meat. You might know where this is going based that we're in Finland. But we had to eat this meat. And then we later found out it was reindeer. My sister did not enjoy that at all. But I didn't mind too much. Tasted quite nice. I've had that happen before actually. I was at my granddad's house. And he gave us, in pretty much a similar scenario. This wasn't in Finland, this is a completely separate tale. Hey! This baby zombies come around for story time with Nefashu. Whoa, that was dramatic as all heck. Sort of almost, this is Sparta moment, but with swords. If any could kick in this game. We're going the wrong way for diamonds, that's for sure. There's another, hey! No, it's the same guy. You lived, and now you're dead. Such is the life of a zombie. Although I suppose he was already dead. He lived, then he died, and then he was sort of lived, and then died again. Ooh! Abandoned mineshaft. It has its own theme song, apparently. And, of course, we're greeted with the sound, the wonderful, wonderful sound of spiders. Probably the worst kind of spiders. Although I won't quite... Oh, no, it is. Never mind. It totally is what I thought it was. It totally is cave spiders. Alright, well, this is new. I still don't think that you can get name tags. I am also looking for name tags. But I'm always looking for damn name tags. I think, yeah, I don't think they spawn in abandoned mine shafts, but that remains to be seen. We might find some other cool stuff. Like, you know, diamonds. Get out of here, guy. What we need to do is tactically. Last time I was in one of these, I just sort of ran around like a crazy person. I never did. Did I ever finish exploring that one I went to a few episodes ago when I was traveling with the horse and all that jazz? I don't think I did. You fool. I am completely losing track of what I was talking about. You know, these always hide something behind them. Except probably in this case, where I realise that it might, and then it doesn't. So how about we get you out of here? How are we doing on iron? We've got at least 64 iron. Is it worth getting more? I mean, it's always worth getting more. Yeah, we'll still get more. We might as well get something out of this. See, my granddad did the same sort of thing. Gave me and my sister. Me and my sister we go for a lot, man. We eat random meats together, you know. And then we later found out that the meat that he gave us, he specifically wouldn't tell us what it was until we'd eaten it. And then we ate it and then found out it was ostrich. And man, ostrich tastes pretty good. It's the only time I've ever had it, though. Apparently, someone at work told me that boar is pretty nice. Never had boar in my life. And I could go on a tangent here about how I was considering vegetarianism. It's a fairly recent, not a few months ago, development. I have not followed through on it. But, you know, it's a 4. Oh my god, all these terrible sounds. What are these rooms for, anyway? Oh! It's for spiders attacking me, apparently. Get out of here. At least you're a regular. You're a regular old spider. We don't take kindly... Well, we don't take kindly to any mobs, really. There's a chest over there, though. I suppose it's my duty to go over there and see what's there. Getting back to whatever the heck I was saying. Oh, now we're at Y37. Okay, well, we've gone off the track of diamonds, it seems, but we are exploring this abandoned mineshaft. Oh, wow. A whole 2 gold and 5 redstone. Just wonderful. Maybe we'll have a dungeon attached. I mean, that one cave system under our base. That too. So hopefully, we get lucky. I don't know what's going on with this lighting, though, but it doesn't seem like it's isolated to just me, so, I mean, that's good to know. It's good to know that my computer is fine to all intents and purposes and that it's just Minecraft being silly. But yeah, I see you, creeper. Die, cur. I really do not recall at what point. So, I was talking about eating reindeer meat. Yeah, that happened. We went on some sort of... It's like the sleigh dogs ride. Oh, what? And I think a reindeer broke down. Now this is it. My sister, and I think we went with my aunt. I think you can only do 2 at a time or something, and so I had to go by myself, which is kind of weird because I was like 12, but okay. And then our reindeer broke down. Didn't know they could do that. So much for the reliability of animals, eh? And that's why we don't use horses anymore. Except in Minecraft. We use horses in Minecraft. So, block. And we are not getting... hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Stop that right now. So yeah, that happens. That was fun. I was stranded for about at least half an hour by myself while I was with the driver of the slave dogs, but even so, everyone was wondering what was going on. The reindeer broke down. It needed refueling. So that's fun, and we went on a snowmobile ride. Well, I obviously didn't do that. There would be so much cool stuff to do as I was actually old enough to do all these things. Ooh, a bow, thank you. Okay, that arrow just had a life of its own right there. And yeah, Finland is a cold place. I seem to remember at that point in time, I used to wear glasses crazily. And then the glass, it was so cold that the glasses froze to my face. That was not a fun experience. Yeah, I've completely forgotten about that. I used to wear glasses, and then all of a sudden, one year I went to the opticians and they told me my eyesight was fine. It just makes no sense. I mean, glasses totally fit like my completely nerdy personality. You know, it's kind of a nice fit. But no, apparently, no dice. Apparently, I don't need glasses anymore. But I did for a few years, which makes no sense. I don't know what that was about. But it's cool. I feel like I'd be one of those people that'd be really OCD about my glasses in the first. Just a smudge on them, I would go into panic mode and stuff. And that's no good. This might also be no good if it is indeed a cave spider spawner. It definitely looks like it, so we're going to backpedal out of here. Hang on, if the mouse actually operates as it should. This looks like it's not going anywhere. Now, if we can find our way out of here, we can try and get back on the hunt for diamonds. Should be swell. I don't know where we came from. Okay, it might be here. Alternatively, we could check out what's down here. Oh god. Awful sounds can be heard. Just don't touch me and we'll be fine. Am I nearly out of torches? No, I made more. Okay, we're good. We're all good here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this does go further down. Excellent. But again, these sounds, not so excellent. Okay, maybe this wasn't as excellent as I'd originally planned. So yeah, it was a holiday and a half. And aside from that, I don't even know why I brought this up. I've been to Spain twice. I've been to France a bunch of times. I've been to Italy twice. And Italy is probably my favourite of all the places I've been to. Purely because of the food, as you would expect from Italy. But I'm kind of a food connoisseur. By which I mean, I'll eat anything and everything, regardless of what it is. So I guess that's not really a food connoisseur. That's just a really, really greedy person. But whatever, as long as I eat lots of food, it's fine. And I've been to the United States once. The United States was an interesting experience. Did I come through here? This is definitely where I came from. Because that's the hideous cave spider spawner that we're just going to avoid completely. But we're at Y is 35, hey ho. I'm gonna get lost, aren't I? This is gonna be a getting lost episode. Death would not be welcome. Oh, what have we here? It's the skeleton bros. Whoa. Perfectly synchronized shots. Get out of here, lag and skeletons. Is this lag or is this the skeletons being derps? Bit of both. Bit of both. I still can't tell if that's a cave or regular. It's a regular. You're a regular Joe. Ah. Oh, and we've completely angered the zombie gods here. Ah. I just want your precious diamonds. Diamonds? Everyone loves diamonds. Oh, they're coming. They're dying by the hundreds. Oh, God. I see a torch down there. Now, I wonder... I must have been there. Get out of my face. I don't even know where I am. Can you tell me the way to Costello Avenue? Right, these guys are gone. It's the problem of caving episodes. You try and talk about things because you're just caving, but then you end up getting in all sorts of mess and then you forget what you were talking about. Oh my. Oh man, this is not a good scenario. You know, if one of you dropped chain, that'd be nice. Oh man, these guys are taking a bunch of hits. Get out of here. I do need your juicy experience. I suppose I should bring that up. So, with the whole experience enchanting all the books kind of thing that I plan on doing, I think it's best to wait till the new enchanting system comes out in a new update, because that means you need a heck of a lot less levels, as far as my understanding goes of that. You just need a bunch of lapis. Which I do have, actually. I have many stacks of unused lapis. So, ooh, what a trolly little cave thing we had there. So, yeah, I think I'm not going to do any book enchanting, because we're almost at that point, weirdly enough. We're planning for the items, although you'd never guess it from what I'll be doing this episode, because nothing has happened. I've just been trying to find diamonds and found nothing. Seriously, I take an armpit. So yeah, America was okay. I still remember the TV there had so many adverts, and think, because I don't know how TV operates in terms of breaks for adverts or commercials, as it's called elsewhere. So many spiders, but here in Britain, it's usually just one advert every 15 minutes. If you have a half-hour program, you usually have the start, then an advert, and then the second half, and then you get another break, and then the next program, and so on and so forth. But I distinctly remember in America, there's many more adverts. I think epitomized by, I think we're watching Friends, because, you know, Friends is that one program where it's not an amazing program, and it's nothing, in my opinion, it's nothing special, but it's kind of funny, and if there's nothing else on, you watch it, because it's acceptable. So we had Friends on, and it did like the weird, you know, the opening sort of thing they have pre-intro, and then they did the intro, and then they went to an advert break. Now, if America, if that's how you do TV, I pity you. I thought adverts are bad here, but no, it's a lot worse in America. American TV, some of it's good, but I don't know. Then again, I could say exactly the same about British TV, so I am not one to talk. Okay, so we've ended up back here. Let's see if down here goes anywhere. So that's cool. Kind of spent the whole... I was going to talk about work and stuff, but you know, I do that loads of times. I don't want to be one of those people that always talks about work. I mean, it's easy to do because it's what you do most of your life, but it's boring. And I always used to get peeved at people that did it, so I suppose I should totally not do that. So we did not find diamonds, but good talky episode. And I wanted to do some Minecraft because I thought it'd been a while. I didn't really find anything. I'm really disappointed that I just found nothing at all. You had such promise, Ravine, but alas, we did get a bunch of iron, and we do need some iron, I suppose. Right, so before I call it quits just yet, I'm gonna see if there is in fact somewhere else here to look round. I don't think there is. I may want to get out of here, but I do want to get diamonds eventually, so I'm probably going to stay on this caving trip, and I'm just going to do it off camera and maybe cut back into it when something interesting happens in the next episode. I'm just abandoning the iron now. I'm giving up on the iron, I think, because I think we're good on iron. I'm saying the word iron a lot. Hey there, guy. I really want to do some UHC, possibly because I'm currently watching the Minecraft UHC. I still want to wait until I get a better PC before I want to do that. Also, I've come to a point now where the people I'll play with on the subreddit of UHC is probably very good, whereas my skills are kind of like eh. If you've ever watched it, I'd recommend it, especially some of the seasons. I'm quite pleased with the editing I did on some of those, actually. Probably the best editing work, especially 3. As for my actual performances, well, that's debatable, really. But, you know, if you've seen any of those... Hold on, I need to determine which direction I want to go for more caves. I think this is the direction I want to go for more caves. This is definitely the direction I want to go for more caves. I think this is still too close to the ravine, though, so we're going to keep going. I don't know if... Ooh, actually... I might completely ignore my advice and head down this cave. Okay, take a quick look. So this is one of those, I'll just keep going for a little bit kind of episodes, and then it ends up going on for way too long. But we'll see if there's anything crazy happening here, and if there is, I'll keep recording, I guess. Maybe split up the episode if it gets too long. But if not, I'll just call it. Ah! No! Hit the damn torch, man. Right. I have had enough of you! I think that's a quote from something, but I'm not sure what. Ah, these bats. Again, I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, UHC, that was it. So if you've watched any UHCs, and this cave looks like it's going nowhere. So I guess it's the end of the episode. You'll know that I'm pretty good with PvP, and if you watch this series, you'll also know that. But not PvP. Now that's the one I'm not good at. PvE. That's the thing I meant to say. I'm pretty good at PvE, because I haven't died on here yet, and it took me quite a while to die on my hardcore modes. But PvP is where I fall short, and that's because everyone has so much practice. My skills are pretty below par in comparison, and yeah, this is just the ravine again. So I think we're done with here. What a complete bust, man. This is the abandoned mineshaft and everything. But no. So yeah, I still need to practice my PvP. And I don't know a good way to do that except for playing more UHC, because I tried doing the Blitz survival maps. And that just shows how badly my PC runs. But you can't really practice PvP there. You can sort of, I guess, practice your bow skills. Ooh, village. Have we been here before? We may have been here before, but we'll give it a check. I'm not just going mad, am I? The mouse keeps spinning me round. It needs to stop doing that. I don't think we've been here. Did they get name tags in here? I really hope so. Well, this is something. We did something. Something happened this episode. What's this? This is a building. I can't see a blacksmith. You know, I think we may have been here. I suppose we'll find out by training these guys. Villager. Okay, it just says villager. So, we've probably been here. Ha! Yeah, we've been here. When did I come here then? I don't remember. Oh, you need to work this out. Your floor's made of stone and you've got fungi growing there. Alright, so I'm going to keep doing some exploring. And I suppose I'll cut the episode here. So, I'm either going to keep exploring trying to find a cave, or I'm going to keep exploring and hopefully get some sort of red sand, podzol, packed ice, those biomes going. So it's going to be a lot of off-camera stuff. I'm not going to tame a wolf this time because that was tedious. But, you know, it's been a nice chat. Kind of missed a chatty episode. I'm always so, like, productive. But again, I mentioned this before. Nowadays, I can just ramble about any old tripod. Just ramble about holidays that I've been on. Oh, and a temple. Have we been here? I keep trying to cut off the episode and something interesting happens. I don't think we found this. I don't think I've ever found one of these on this playthrough. I've not found that many of these, period, to be honest. But I don't remember having been here. I would definitely have torn up the floor if I had. Okay. Well, this is an unexpected bonus. Let's see what's here. Also, let's not blow it up. That's also... Ooh, we've got TNT here. So we have... Holy! What the heck is going on with this? So we've got an emerald. We'll get back to that. Enchanted book. Power 3. Feather falling 4. Smite 4. Fortune 2. That is an interesting combination. So if you had some sort of... some magical bow... some bow sword pickaxe boots. I have to invent that now. Because that is exactly what a book is going on. That is quite a choice there. Also, with this enchantment thing, speaking of boots, my boots have totally broken, so I need to be careful that I don't have feather falling now. So the way I'm planning to do these books, I think I've mentioned this, is that I'm going to do the max level of each enchant. So if a book has combination enchants, I don't know if to count that or not. Okay, that's just one chest. Got a bunch of gold from the second chest. I don't know if we can top that. We've got a bunch of gold and iron from the third chest, and same for the fourth chest. You know, diamonds have been nice. I don't think you get name tags here either, but that book... Reading gives you knowledge, apparently. I really need to cut the episode. I'm just going to end it here. Nothing more will be said this day. I'm going to explore. And then I'll get back to you guys next episode when I've found something. So, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Toodles.